Hello, Mac here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a few tips and tricks on how to win the Slasher Adversary mode in GTA Online. So this is a new Adversary mode in GTA Online that Rockstar added for the Halloween Surprise DLC, and basically what it is, it's an 8-player Adversary mode where there's one slasher who has a shotgun, and then there's 7 or up to 7 runners or hunted that have to just hide, but if they survive for 3 minutes, then they'll start to get a shotgun, but all they have for those 3 minutes is a flashlight. So basically they have to wait for 3 minutes, get that shotgun, then kill the hunted. So it's a very, very fun game mode. Also, another thing is that all the lights are out, like there's no lights at all, so that's why you have to use your flashlight. And it's a very fun game mode. One of the best adversary modes in the entire game, at least in my opinion, because of just how fun it really is. But in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys how you can do better at this game mode, because it is a very complicated game mode in a few respects, and I see some people that are as the hunted that just die instantly, or that are the slasher and just die very quick. So I'm going to be telling you guys a few tips, a few ways, a few tactics that I use to ensure that I can win as either of these. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that if you're doing like a 1v1, most likely the slashers are going to win. And I'd say up until about 4, the slasher's going to win. If they have 4 runners or 4 hunted, the slasher's going to win. So this is mainly for people that are playing a high game, you know, with a lot of teammates and stuff as the hunted. And I feel like that makes the game mode much more fun for both sides, if there's more than just, you know, one other hunted. A few tips for the slasher. Now, the slasher is the person that gets the shotgun. There's only one of them on a game. So, the best way is to use stealth mode. That is one thing that's huge and crucial for this game mode. If you are not in stealth, then they're just going to hear you. It's not going to be as good. So you want to be stealthy. And another thing is use your flashlight. Now, if you have a shotgun, you have a flashlight. That is one thing that is crucial for you, and I don't see a lot of people use it, or I'll see them use their flashlight but keep it on the entire game. What I like to do is turn off my flashlight for the most part, but if I'm clearing out a room and I think that there's guys, I'll use my flashlight, because not a lot of people will expect it as the hunted. So if you see a hunted, use your flashlight, shine it in their eyes. This could also work very well if you're in first person only, or if the hunted's in first person at least, then that could actually work very well. But another thing that is actually a pretty cool tactic that I think could actually help you out is if you see a hunted, keep flashing your flashlight. So just keep pressing the D-pad to turn off your flashlight and turn it back on, and just make like a strobe light effect. That could probably really disorient any hunted that sees it, and it would just probably scare them a little bit more. I think that is actually a pretty funny tactic if you use that. And also, check every hiding spot. What you want to do is scout out every room and check every hiding spot, because it is sometimes hard to see if there's a person there. Now, if you go into a room and you see multiple guys, keep your distance. That one thing is huge. This shotgun, and if you want to check out more information on shotgun, then I'll leave a link down in the description to a video I made on the actual shotgun, and I'm pretty sure the stats on the shotgun are the same for this game mode as well. So if you want to know like how many shots it will take and the stats on the shotgun, then you can go check out GTA 5 Gun Guide on the shotgun. But yeah, so keep your distance. In these maps, you're almost never gonna actually go to the 40 meters where the shotgun won't hit an enemy. So if you are in a room with somebody, keep your distance. Don't just try and, you know, run up to them, because if you get into a melee battle, you're not going to one-hit kill them. It's going to take 4 or 5, and the person, the hunted, is probably going to win because they have a flashlight. What you want to do is just to keep your distance, and pretty much if they're rushing you, just keep your distance, back up, keep backing up, and keep shooting at them. That's probably the best way to win as this. Another thing that is pretty crucial as a slasher is to turn off your music. That one thing is very important, because while the music is great in this game mode, probably some of the best original score in the entire game, it does sometimes either annoy you or it will just throw you off your game. And why you want to do this is you want to listen to footsteps. Turn up your sound effects volume so that you can hear their footsteps. That one thing is very important. If you hear people running, keep that in mind, because there's probably going to be an actual person there running around, because if they're not in stealth mode, then you will hear their footsteps. Now, as a hunted, this one's a little bit different. You have to have like a different playstyle as a hunted. Now, if you're playing by yourself, like if you don't see any teammates, which what you want to do whenever you are hunted, if you have teammates on your team, try and find them on your level where you spawn. If you don't find anybody on that, in that area where you spawn, just hide and hope for the best. But if you are with your teammates and you see a teammate, stay with them. This one thing's going to be very important. If the hunted comes into your room, which you want to stay in a room, that is very important. Just stay in cover in that room. If you see the hunted here and he's rushing you, you can help out your teammates, and coordinate an attack. Usually, if the slasher sees multiple guys, he is not going to be able to kill all of them. So if one gets into a melee battle, you want to help him out and just try and take out the slasher. You also want to listen to footsteps just like the slasher, so turn off your music and do that. Now, after those 3 minutes, as the hunted, you will actually get a shotgun. Now, once you get that shotgun, you can either point them at a doorway if you are in a room. That one will be very important. So if you're in with a teammate and, you're in a room with a teammate, just aim at the doorway. Or if you're with multiple teammates, I'd say about 3 or 4, you can actually scout out the map pretty easily. So you have one person take point, he will go through the map. You could have one person watching your back. You could have, the 2 guys, just scout out each room and stuff like that. Stay with your teammates. That one thing is very important as a hunted. You want to stay with your teammates. And that's about it for this. Just a few tips that you guys want to know. Use your flashlight, use stealth mode, check every hiding spot, keep your distance, turn off music. As the slasher and as the hunted, you want to hide, listen to footsteps, stay with your teammates, and once you get those shotguns, try and take out the slasher. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on this game mode, and do you have any other tips, any other tactics that you have in this game mode that is. Let me know that in the comments. Hope you enjoy. Feedback is appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next video.